everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Mitch.
My name's Shane.
You're watching Clark's Homestead Adventures. Been a busy week. We're finally, feeling better, able out to do stuff. And boy, did we go. We did some tripping. We hit several spots here in town. Anyway, we'll just show you what we did. So if everybody just saddle up, let's ride. Hope you enjoy the show. Let's try this again. All right, so what we're gonna do is clean this side out. I know it's hard to think about right now. Winter is coming, and we need the north wall to be able to be where it can block the cold air from them. So we're gonna take our phone out, and we're gonna go over here. We've got an app that is a compass, and that way is north. So we're gonna clean this side out, and we're gonna fence it all in. For the animals to have that north wall until we can, close this in, and then we'll go from there. Whew. Let's stop and take a break. It's getting hot. We're redoing this barn. We're about halfway there, roughly. We're actually probably a little more than that. I know it's still summer. We're sweating like a big dog. But got to start prepping for winter to be here before we know it, about another month or so. So that's why we're moving the barn around. That way we got north wall they can get behind from that north wind when it gets cold. Eventually we're gonna close in one side of this and make a kind of a lean-to out of it. Well, it'll be a boxed in, that way they have shelter on three sides. Anyway, just a little update of what we're up to. Send you back to that time lapse. James, what are you doing?
I'm hot.
You're hot?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get in the water trough? I don't blame you, I would too.
You already did in the last video.
So we're out and about here in the town we live in, Slocum. And of course, I'm all about history, love history. We homeschooled James. James needed a history lesson today. Come across this other day, so I wanted to bring him back, read it to him. I'm going to read it out loud. I apologize if my reading's terrible when I have to read out loud. But I'm going to put this camera on the sign, because James is right here.
There's thunder off in the...
And yeah, it's starting to thunder here. I'm going to see if I can focus in on the sign and read it. But in all towns have dark things that happen, bad things that happen. Slocum's no different. They had the massacre here, Slocum Massacre. And it was a terrible thing. It was back in the early, I think it said, it was July 29th, 1910, and racial tensions were high in the United States. And this unfortunate thing happened. And as terrible as it is, we have to acknowledge it happened. It's history. Right or wrong, it's still history. And we need to remember this stuff. They've been erasing stuff like this from the textbooks. But anyway, I'll put it up here and see if y'all can see the sign. If not, I'll read it. Like I said, I'm a terrible reader, so bear with me.
Do what?
Racial tensions in America in the early 20th century were sometimes punctured by violent outbursts. One such occasion began near Slocum and Denison Springs and spread across a wide area near the Anderson-Houston County line. Beginning on the morning of July 29, 1910, a group of armed white men shot and killed African Americans, first firing on a group near Sadler's Creek. Murders in the black community continued during the remainder of that day and night. Accounts in state and national newspapers brought widespread attention to the situation. Judges ordered saloons and gun and ammunition stores to close, and the state militia and the Texas Rangers were dispatched to the area. The murders of the 8 men were officially recorded. The victims were Cleveland Larkin, Alex Holly, Sam Baker, Dick Wilson, Jeff Wilson, Ben Dancer, John Hayes, and Will Burley. Many African American families fled the area and did not return. 11 white men were soon arrested, and District Judge Benjamin H. Gardner impelled a grand jury within a week when its findings were reported on August 17th. 7 men were indicted. The cases were moved to Harris County but never prosecuted. The events which came to be known as the Slocum Massacre largely disappeared from the public view. In subsequent generations, in 2011, the 82nd Texas legislature adopted a resolution acknowledging the incident and stating that only by shining a light on the previous injustices can we learn from them and move toward a future greater healing and reconciliation. This is part of Texas history. Is it a good part of Texas history? No, it's ugly. But you know what? It's still history. This is stuff James needs to know. He needs to know what happened. He lives here. Yes, it was 1910. We were not even thought of at that point. It was right after around World War I, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it was a racially motivated thing that should never have happened. To my understanding, Slocum was a thriving black community at that time. Had a store, you know, they had their own kind of system set up. And anyway, then this happened. I'm proud to live here. I hate this happened, even though it was such a long time ago. But the people I've met here in Slocum, my neighbors, everybody around here are some of the nicest people you'd ever want to be around. Anyway, this is James's history lesson today. We just wanted to bring y'all along for it. So anyway, that's how I teach him.
Well, here's the final result. Those are either private jets or they are fighter jets. Well, hello there, Miss Angel that always likes to get into the film once you can't anymore.
We're here at the farmer's market this morning. James, what are you eating? What kind is that?
Banana.
We got free snow cones. I got a strawberry cheesecake. He got banana. We're having fun. All right, we'll film a little more later. James, where are we at?
Spirit Halloween. I call it Halloween Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit of Halloween. Yeah, let's go in and check it out.
Night,
says show us your selfie. On the deal.
You killed your mother. You left her alone to die. Keep away. A fellow is mine. Nice to meet you, my dad. Just stick your head in real slow. My sister used to be Mommy's favorite, but I took care of that.
Ready for the toxic spark. Those pretty noodle have this whole lot covered. And they all say, sweet dreams.
So, just hanging out here in the barnyard. Here's the other goats.
Look at all this.
Okay, so today we're just going to clean this out and we're going to move everything over there. The reason why is I know it's hard to think about right now because it's hot, but winter is coming and they need... Really, Angel? I'm trying to be passionate here and talk about things I like changing the barn, and you're being a camera hog. Ugh, goofball. Alright, today we're just gonna move this over here. I know it's hard to think about right now with winter. Really? Alright. Right now we're going to clean this up and move it over. I know it's hard to think about what we're trying to do is Angel, good Lord, the horse is stealing the camera. You know what they say about in Hollywood? What's the two worst things to work with? Animals and kids. We're gonna have a blooper reel. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed the video because we had a blast making this one. And thank you for all the prayers. Everybody's feeling better right now. Renee's still a little under the weather. She's on some steroids and stuff, and her and steroids don't mix. But anyway, she doesn't get a lot of sleep. I'd like to thank everybody. We also would like to thank Hope Station. See if I can get it on there. Here we go. Show them the back, James.
Okay.
Anyway, I'd like to thank Hope Station for the t-shirt. That was awesome. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And we're out here living life on the homestead, having a little fun while we do it and learning stuff.
Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell.
All right, everybody, thank you so much. Remember, as we always say here, live life. God bless you. Have a great week.